announcement to make. You both have been such exemplary statues throughout the years that I'm going to make you a special gift. I'm going to bring you both back to life for 30 minutes, in which time you can do anything you want to do. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What are you doing? You still have 15 more minutes.
Oh, great. Only this time you hold the pigeon down and I'll shit on its head.
We have a very special guest with us this evening. On the heels of such controversial bestsellers such as Mommy Dearest, the story of Joan Crawford told by her child Christina Crawford, and Going My Own Way, the story of Bing Crosby as told by his son Gary Crosby, we have the author of the newest and so far the most controversial book of all. It's entitled Adolf Dearest. Adolf Dearest. It's a book about Adolf Hitler as told by his son, Sammy Hitler. Ladies and gentlemen, the author, Sammy Hitler. Sammy Hitler. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here on the show. It's my first time ever to be seen on television.
But your bio said you were a regular on the Tim Conway show.
That's what I said, the first time I've ever been seen on television, right here.
Well, let's get right to it. Why did you write this book?
Well, I simply wanted the world to know what Hitler was like as a father. You know, many people think he was scum, a maniac, a killer, a vicious dictator. A bloodthirsty, villainous vampire who wanted to suck the blood out of society.
Mm-hmm. Well, what you're saying is he was different as a father.
Oh, yes, he was never that nice. Let me put it this way. You know when you walk into a home and you look up and you see a little needle point on the wall that says, "Home, sweet home"?
Yes.
Well, we had one in our house. It said, "Fuck off." That was in my grandmother's room.
Now, sir, how do you compare your life growing up to those of, say, Christina Crawford and Gary Crosby?
Oh, they had a life of fun and games compared to my life. They complained about being hit with a hanger once in a while. I was tied to the nose of a Messerschmitt at 400 miles an hour, driven into a hanger.
It must have been painful.
But it was more painful for my mother. I was being born at the time. Never get the feeling you never wanted. That's the way I felt.
Now you say in your book that your real family name was Lur.
That's right. My father's name was Adolf Lur. But he thought it would be nice and cute to add to his name one of the things he loved to do. Now, there were 3 things that he loved to do. So that's how he picked the name Hitler, because he loved to hit.
Oh, that's terrible.
Not really. I could have been stuck with Schindler or Jack Hoffman.
worst punishment Adolf ever gave you?
Well, that's easy. He had a baseball that was autographed by Babe Ruth, his own possession. It was a prized possession. He loved it. And one day, he came home early. I think we're invading Poland at the time. He caught me. Yeah, it's Poland, I think. He caught me. Poland. He caught me scuffing up this prized possession board that he had written on the thing. And he yelled and screamed at me. I'm talking yell. And screaming and yelling, and then he did the worst thing he'd ever done to me. He took my mitt away and gave it to the killer dogs to play with. Then he doused it with gasoline and burned it. And what was left, he put in the garbage disposal.
What's so terrible about destroying that mitt?
My hand was still in it. It's a good thing he didn't see I was wearing his Jesse Owens jockstrap. Pain, you talk about pain, that would have been...
I can imagine. Well, I must say this is a fascinating book, and I'm sure it will be a bestseller. Sammy Hitler, it's been a great pleasure, an incredible and frightening interview, and I can't let you go without asking you this one question.
What's it?
What does it feel like to grow up in the same house with a father who is an ultimate despot? A man who controls other people's lives. A man who is so feared that no one will dare talk back. A man who is totally an all-powerful dictator.
Don't ask me, ask Johnny Carson's kid. My father was never that tough, but he never had that kind of power.
Thank you very much, Sammy Hitler.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to be thrilled, shocked, and amazed because the time is almost upon us to once again witness the incredible exploits of the great Super Dave Osborne. I understand that Mike Walden is standing by, so take it away, Mike!
John Viner, thank you very much. Well, today is the day. Yes, the day the world has been waiting for. Because the great one, Super Dave Osborne, will be performing the singular most amazing stunt in history. Aha! I hear him coming now.
Hi, Mike.
Yes, there he is. My great friend, Super Dave Osborne.
How you doing?
Super Dave, welcome, welcome. It's always good to see you. And I must say that whenever you arrive on the scene, the electricity just crackles.
Oh, thank you, Mike. I feel the same way.
And I must say that you're looking just great. In fact, I've never seen you look any better. Why don't you tell us what you're going to do today?
Well, Mike, I'm going to do something that has never been attempted before. It's not even in the Guinness Book of Records. I'm going to be bolted to a seat on the cement. My hands will be attached to the bumper of a 2.5-ton diesel truck, and the truck will attempt to pull away in its strongest gears. And with my new strength of inner character and my physical strength, I will attempt to keep the truck from moving for 10 seconds.
Well said, as always. God bless. Best of luck.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, Super Dave.
Guys, what I want you to do here is to strap me in.
As you can see, Super Dave is being placed in a graphite stainless steel chair. Now, this is the same material as the astronauts use in the cockpit of the Challenger. Super Dave's boots have been reinforced with metal.
No, these are not going to
As usual, he's being strapped in by straps made from genuine Saskatchewan sealskin bindings.
How does that feel to you?
His gloves are
check my
fire-resistant,
hands on the
lead
bumper.
alloy. Well, Super Dave seems to have hold of the bumper.
All right, make sure they're tight.
All right, one final check. Super Dave, are you ready?
Well, I'm as ready as I'm going to be, Mike. And I'd just like to say to my wife and kids, I hope to see you soon. And to all my millions of fans out there who backed me through the years, God bless you.
And God bless you, Super Dave. Good luck.
Thank you, Mike.
As usual, Super Dave is mic'd so we can hear his every word. Also, at the very bottom of your television picture, the seconds will be shown. Now remember, Super Dave needs 10 seconds to break the record.
All right, wait until I say go. Don't go yet. Ready? 1,
record.
My arms are almost off. Help me. Get an ambulance.
Oh, Super Dave is indeed in pain.
Oh.
Quick, get the ambulance over here right away. Hey, and get this truck out of here.
Don't move the truck until you unbolt my hand.
Get this truck out of here right now. Super Dave, are you all right?
Yeah, Mike, I'm fucking perfect. Why don't you stretch my dick out? I could be a tripod. No, wait, Mike. Wait a second.
No problem, Super Dave. The ambulance should be here any minute.
Mike, I'm a human goalpost. Can you get me help here?
Well, I tell you, it was the most courageous effort these eyes have ever witnessed.
Help
What a
me,
man,
Mike.
what a man. Super Dave Osborne, who will now go down in history as the only man to have tied the great Noah for 9 seconds flat.
Help me,
This
Fletch.
is Mike Walden with an elated Super Dave Osborne, returning you to Bazaar.
Oh, you're a putz. Mike.
You rolled over my arms, John. Okay? Forget the fucking stretcher. God, you guys are unbelievable. I got 22-foot arms in the middle of the street, okay? Take off your sunglasses. Maybe you can see. Easy, easy. Those are arms, okay? Now listen. I've got to spend...
You are looking at Vito Alpetroni, personal bodyguard to the Godfather in 1942. Trevor Boom Boom Miller personally protected the state of Texas from 1955 to 1962. And of course, you're looking at Mr. T, the man many claim to be the toughest bodyguard in the world. However, the Bazaar cameras have found the man who has taught all of these professionals. He is truly the toughest and best bodyguard in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the oldest bodyguard in the world, Mr. P. Excuse me, Mr. P.
Yeah, I hear you. Go on.
By turning your head from side to side, sir, are you doing a special neck exercise?
No, my assistant Bruno asked me if I wanted to watch the Alan Thicke show, and I'm answering him.
We're sorry to bother you, sir, but do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Yes, I do.
Fine. What does Mr. P stand for?
Stands for 3 things: perfection, protection, and please.
Please?
Hey, please don't ask me that stupid question again.
I'm sorry. Now, for those of our viewers who are not familiar with your work, who have you protected recently?
This year alone, I protected the Queen of England from a group of Irish protesters, the president of Ford Motor Company from some irate union strikers, and last but not least, on July 4th, I protected Interior Secretary Watt from the Beach Boys. This joke may not play in the future, but it makes me laugh now. Gives me good vibrations, excitations, good vibrations.
Please, Mr. P, we're wasting valuable airtime.
Valuable airtime? I thought this was a Bazaar show.
Now, you said in print that Frank Sinatra was the most difficult man to protect.
That's right. That's because he's so unpredictable. And that man sure has a wild temper. I remember one day we were walking through a crowded airport and some guy yelled out, "Sinatra, you sing like a frog." Well, Frank broke ranks, ran over the guy, punched him in the mouth. The guy dropped like a sack of shit.
And where were you?
I told you I dropped like a sack of shit. The asshole still sings like a frog. Oh, he hears me where the hell he is. I see him. Don't be prepared I was. Whenever I make a Sinatra remark, I always stand in front of a breakaway window. That way, at least when I get hit, at least I get a laugh. Am I imagining this, or is this interview longer than Windsor War?
It's been said that you taught Mr. T everything he knows.
That's true. When Mr. T first came to me, he was a white man. I taught him how to use his body as a shield. He took tremendous punishment. Punishment that would turn a normal person black and blue immediately. Well, let's see now. He's been black for about 3 years now. He should be going into his blue period pretty soon.
We're running out of time, sir. Could you demonstrate some of your bodyguard techniques?
Oh, certainly. With the help of my assistant, Bruno, I will demonstrate how I protect people. Bruno, come here, boy. Bruno. Bruno! Hey, Bruno! Damn, Bruno. You go on the paper like I told you? All right. Let's pretend this mannequin is someone everyone watches on television like Tom Selleck. Or we could pretend it's someone no one watches on television like McLean Stevenson. All right, now, Bruno, try to get an autograph from Mr. Selleck. Go on. Yeah, you want an autograph? Drop it. Okay. Get it off, bud. Break your arm. Come on, drop it. Oh. He played right into my hands. Now I'm in perfect position to headbutt him in the groin. Damn, Bruno, do you have those things bronzed again? I've had enough of this. Straighten me up, Dumbo. Okay. I think my baby teeth are coming back again. Well, that's it. You know, I was going to show you my lead pipe defense, but we'll save that for another time.
What kind of pipe?
Oh, shit. It's a solid pipe. Here, I'll show you. Bring me the pipe, Bruno. Let me have the pipe. Just a second. Here, he'll give me that. Let me have it, Bruno. Pardon me while I visit my ancestors for a minute.
All right. One final question, sir. What is the key element in being a bodyguard?
Well, the key element, thank you, Bruno. Key element is surprise. Always surprise the guy. Bruno, look at there. Oh, very much. As I said before, whenever I get hit, I get a laugh. I stand in front of a breakaway window or wall. Except for this time.
For tonight, before we say goodnight, we have a few minutes. Anybody want to hear any impersonations? Ed Sullivan? Yes! Right over here, right there, right over here, right there, right here, right here, right over here, right there. It could be down there, but I can't see that far. But it could be over there or now. Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else? John Wayne. Well, we gotta do something like this again, because who the hell knows what's gonna happen tomorrow? I'll see you around, kid. Hey, Bobo. How you doing, kid?
Okay, stop it, please. What are you doing?
John Wayne.
I don't mean that. What are you doing up there?
Oh, you noticed, huh? New wrinkle in the wardrobe, Bob.
Okay, this is ridiculous. All right, let's just stop it and move on.
Can't take it, huh? Shorty? Oh, Bobo can't stand looking up at the star.
Okay, this is ridiculous. Take them off and just do a regular good night.
Oh, I see. When the stilt is on the other foot, it's not so funny, huh? Neck bothering you a little bit, maybe? Maybe now, after 4 years of this shit, you know what I go through standing next to you.
Frankly, I never thought about it.
I guess not actually. This is one of the few times you get to study nose hairs. I'm an expert.
Okay, I guess you think this thing is funny, but it's not making it. All right? I gotta tell you something. I never thought in a million years that you were bothered by the fact that I was taller than you. I only see you as a brilliant talent. When I go home and watch the show at night, I can't tell you the admiration I have for you. You're unbelievable. And for you to pull something like this is really stupid. Okay?
Thanks a lot, Bob. You know, height really isn't a problem. I just thought it would be cute.
Yeah, it is a problem, obviously, with you. I want you to know that you hurt me pretty badly. Okay? You made me feel like a freak. Now I have to live with that. But fortunately, I'm man enough that I don't have to resort to making fun of a man's height. I can accept him for what he is. Height doesn't affect my life, okay? I'll see you.
Yeah. You know, I kid Bobo a lot, but underneath it all, I really like him. I respect him, and now I respect him even more. I realize that he doesn't even know how tall he is, and it doesn't even enter his mind that it upsets me to have him tower over me. I mean, we can all learn a lesson from him. I think so. Good night, everybody.